Hello and welcome to a completely new series. Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon. I didn't even know this game existed until like a day or two ago. I got super curious and it looked really good actually. So because I don't have any impulse control at all, I was like, I'm gonna play this game. Has a really cool vibe to it. It seems a bit darker than usual. So I'm gonna jump right into it and we'll see what gives.
The all-consuming Red Death. 600 years ago, King Arthur led the Great Escape from the homelands, where our kingdoms were ravaged by the plague. Leading people to Avalon, he started the Age of Conquest and took the island from the Four-Dwellers. Using the mysterious powers of Menhirs, together with Merlin, they cleansed the land of the weirdness, a primordial force of chaos and possibility. But now, long after the death of the king, Camelot is in shambles as Avalon fractures into chaos. Old legends are gone, and the weirdness is creeping back into our lands. The bleeding heart of the plague has started beating once more.
Interesting.
The Red Death has returned. Rulers of the island asylum, an order of the Red Priests, are desperate to stop it by any means necessary. Rotting in one of their cells is a stranger who might bring a spark of change to this cursed island stuck in everlasting autumn.
Okay. That's really interesting. Okay. Character creation. We can either be male or female. We can have a bunch of different faces. A bunch of different hair. Oh. That's a spicy hair style right there. See if we can randomize something that doesn't look like us. Okay. I think we'll go with Mustache Man. I kind of like that. Eye color. Let's go with red. We want some spicy eyebrows as well. Yeah, he probably seen some shit, right? Not a fan of the green hair. Let's go with something a little more like this. We'll go with Mustache Man. Not sure I'll go with this hair though. Which hair is it? It's this one. Curly Man. Kind of looks weird to me. I'm thinking that I'll play a spellcaster. Not sure any. Okay. This is a special hair color or a hairstyle for sure. Let's go with the braids. Let's go with the braids. Okay, the face tattoos. Not a huge fan. think we'll go without face tattoo. Anything that looks kind of good. Not a huge fan of these patterns, my guy. This looks kind of Viking-y. I have no idea. Probably want to go with a black tattoo, if anything. Let's do that. Yes, I want to play as this character. Explorer. For players who want to experience the story with minimal challenge. Enemies are forgiving and resources are plentiful. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the journey. Adventurer. A balanced experience. Combat is fair but requires focus. Mistakes are punished, but recovery is possible. Designed for experienced players. A step up in difficulty. Enemies hit harder and show less mercy. Every resource counts for those who seek a serious challenge. Well, we're gonna go with veteran for sure. We're not gonna go with survival mode. I'm not gonna do like a hardcore playthrough. I have no idea about this game or how difficult it is. Did it just change the difficulty?
Yes, it's me again. And I hope this time you'll cooperate without me needing to repeatedly hit you in the face, eh?
A. Wait, it said survival mode. Yeah, we're gonna go with this, right? It's gonna be veteran. Why it changed my difficulty?
Look, we just have to get this over and done with.
That's kind of weird.
Unless you want a visit from someone upstairs. And trust me, you don't.
No, I don't really.
No food until we're done here. And the moment you start getting on my nerves, we're going back to my tried and tested fists. So, tell me, what were you doing in the forest when the red shields caught you?
I was on my way to enlist the... Oh, okay, so we get a playstyle bonus. 100, 200 blocking. Slightly increases the damage dealt with 100 weapons, and same for 200. Decreases stamina cost of blocking, extends the parry window. Heavy armor. Increases the bonuses and lowers the penalties for having heavyweight equipment. Increases sprinting and swimming speed. And then we can get archery, medium armor, athletics, evasion, sneak. And then... So I was on my way to enlist in the army. This is the melee focus. Hunting, archery, avoiding the city guards trying to sell some goods. That's thievery, I guess. Agility increases jump height. And sneak reduces noise and visibility during crouching. And then an ancient site of worship. 103, light armor 3, magic 6. Slightly increases the damage and reduces mana cost of spellcasting. And then alchemy increases the quality of crafted potions. So, from what I understood from this game, it's semi-easy to respec later. I really want to try out spellcasting. So we're going to go with this.
One of those half-starved druids who survived the Charred Conclave. We've picked almost all of you up from the forest by now, so there aren't many of you crooks left out there. So, you're a tree hugger then?
So, either we get Alchemy 9, Cooking 3, and then Blood Transfusion. Which I can't see what that is. Or we get Light Armor, Athletics, and then +3 Magic. And Burning Ember. So we get more magic damage.
Big talk, as always. Yeah, I've never seen you people do anything but fireworks and illusions. Not much use during a real fight, as is evident from you being in here rather than out there. Okay, that was easier than I expected. Now, unfortunately, we'll have to start.
Okay.
I've always found it puzzling that these people won't bathe. You, I understand. You're literally rotting in this damned cell. But them? There's just no excuse for the stench. There they are. Finally. I know. You've a million questions. But they'll have to wait. One of these keys will open your cell. When you get out, head left. I'll scout ahead.
Okay. So I'm gonna not head left then. It's Great Escape. We can show active objective with V. We can open equipment with I. So we have Burning Ember. Light cast projectile. Does 5 damage for 5 or 4.8 mana cost. Shoots a small burning projectile. Then heavy cast is 6 damage and 9.5 mana cost. Shoots a larger burning ball of fire, dealing damage in a small area. Okay. So what is burning? I don't know what burning is. Does it say anything about that? No, it doesn't say anything. The mysterious knight told me to find him deeper within the dungeon. We have some other stuff. We have a jail key. Optimal dash. Oh, how many times you can dash in a row without any penalties? Red Death. You're sick and will soon die. There is no cure for the Red Death. Okay. And then we have some skills. I'm assuming 100, 200 unarmed, blocking, athletics. All kind of low. Light armor is kind of decent. Dexterity. All these are pretty much at starting. Magic 19. Practicality seems to be crafting. Okay. Then attributes. We have a lot of stats here. Okay. I'll get into that later. Okay, it's a little bit laggy sometimes. That might be someone there. I don't know if I should pick these things up or not. Small health potion. 20 health. Okay. This guy has some stuff on him as well. Okay, so he wanted us to go left, so I'm gonna go right. Okay, yeah, this is a little bit laggy for me. Beautiful Liliana in the Chamber of Ecstasy, okay. Sir Osbert could not wait any longer. He shut the door behind him and jammed the latch home. In a few detrimented strides he approached Liliana. Capturing her little waist in a strong embrace, panting heavily with desire, he lifted her as if she weighed nothing and threw her on the bed. Okay, is this gonna be some cringe, not safe for work stuff? Let's see here. Okay, let's see. He set about conquering her lips, neck, and cleavage with hungry kisses. Leilana arched off the bed and moaned wantonly, which only spurred him on further. Sir Osbes tangled the fingers of his right hand in Leilana's golden locks, and with his left he loosened the lacings of her bodice. After he finally managed to unlace it, his eyes were met with the rousing sight of Leilana's voluptuous body. He took her love apples into his hand. Okay, dude. Feeling them rise and fall with her quickening breath. He caressed them for a while, but as soon as his hand started wandering down her body to lift her skirt and petticoat, Leilana's lips tasted like the sweetest cherries. Sir Osbert couldn't help but cling to them as his fingers slipped between the alabaster columns of her legs. Leilana's knees spread invitingly and without hesitation, almost as if they had a mind of their own. Sir Osbert pushed down his pants and took out the weapon a man uses to lay love siege. He aimed his enormous battering ram at the opening of her gates and began the attack. What the? Okay, dude. Oh, that's excellent. That's excellent book right there. We need some lockpicks. Can I do this and then I don't know how. Okay, so I can dual wield something here. I can smack with my my club and then well, we got some lockpicks. Cooking pots. Okay, so I can cook some food here. But this dual wielding thing kind of feels nice. Cooking for the Resistant, Part 1. Simple recipes from simple ingredients. Author Milred Auntie Frizio. Not everyone has refined taste buds, and that's perfectly fine. I'm Auntie Milred here with simple recipes for those who prefer straightforward flavors. For moderate hunger, try Beggar's Fare, a staple for folks like you. Just boil groats and oats in bubbling water. Yes, it must bubble. Another option is mashed potatoes. Peel them thinly if you're handy with a knife, or skip peeling altogether. Boil for about 20 minutes, drain, please don't drink the water, and mash with a touch of milk, but not too much. You want creamy, not watery. It's simple, satisfying, and shame-free. Okay. So we got some new recipes here. Okay. Interesting. So we can make this expected outcome. Chance for worse, chance for better. Okay. So these can actually level up. That's interesting. I mean, why are the guards here mega pervy? You were a naughty boy, man. Okay, lockpicking. This looks like Morrowind lockpicking to me. Or is this Oblivion? I don't remember. Or Skyrim, maybe. Coin, mana potion, rejuvenation potion. Stores 30 mana. Increases max health by 15 for 60 seconds. 7 commandments. 1. First came the prophet, then the word. The word is sacred. 2. The pope, his cardinals, and his priests receive the word. The word is the way. 3. We are all brothers and sisters, starving for the word. The word is sustenance. 4. Together in holy suffering we walk the pilgrim's path. The word is our strength. 5. We repent by facing the trial of the plague. The word is our cure. 6. The priests clad in red guide us towards grace. The word is salvation. 7. There are no other sanctities. Only the prophet's word and the will of the Red Church. Do not doubt your faith, and you will be rewarded. Okay. We got 2 of those in that book. I have another one here. Devil Snare. Like, this is a bit dark for me, my guy. I'm just gonna see if there's anything here. Doesn't look like we can go through there. And that doesn't look like anything either. So we can sprint, we can walk with caps lock, we can heavy attack. Yeah, I don't think we can do that when we have a spell in our hand. BSG, unknown, age unknown male, King's Road, Red Death Stage 2. Severe skin lesions notably visible on the face and hands. Further screening tests are required. Strict protective measures must be enforced. Brother Adamus will fix this hole in about a week. Please leave it to be until then. Oh, there's some guy in there. No, we broke one. Okay. Parry. Tap block right before the enemy's attack lands to execute a parry. A successful parry prevents all damage and drains a hefty amount of the enemy's stamina. Important. Unless you have a shield in your offhand, parrying is unavailable when you have spells equipped. Yeah. So I do have spells.
I'm prepared for this.
Okay. Oh.
You will burn.
Ow. No, actually, I'm casting fire spell, so I'm kind of sure. Who did say something? Dagger and pants. The 7 commandments. Someone is fucking talking here. You are mega dead as well. I don't know who's talking. The tunnel is scheduled to be filled and secured. Stay clear and avoid tampering with it. Okay. Medic measuring tool, amputation knife, brain, glass bottle, some measuring tool, some stuff on the... There's jars and shit. I don't know if I'm gonna be needing this, but I'll be taking it for now at least. Until I get over encumbered, probably. This tunnel is scheduled to be filled and secured. Stay cleared and avoid tampering with it. Oh, do we get into that cell? Yes, okay. This lock seems to be broken. I wish I had a torch, man. Okay, so this just kind of loops around. That looks like a guy in there. That looks like someone as well. Let's see. Helge. 73 male burrow. Red Death Stage 1. The fevers brought on by the Red Death have left a lasting mark on the patient's mind. He is plagued by numerous visions. Mood changes occur from emotional indifference to religious and ecstatic rapture, leading to foretelling doom. Observe.
Drip, drip, drip. Do you hear it? Soon the king will return. I told the priests. They laughed, but they'll soon see for themselves. Drip, drip, drip. The storm is gathering.
Okay.
At last, the age of resurrections shall end, and then the once and future king will return. I cannot wait to behold his radiance, drip after drip. With each drop, it gets closer and closer. None of us are free. We are all bound, all bound. And to go? No. I don't want to. I found my place to await the king. You can go if you want, but you won't get far. We're all bound, all bound.
Okay.
Trip after trip, closer and closer.
You're not feeling well, my man. It's unfortunate, but I can't really help you. I'll take your thing though, your pail. There's someone in here as well. Lisa, 20, female, Little Grove, Red Death Stage 3. Plague progression has stopped, question mark. After prolonged exposure to concentrated weirdness, the patient's body has undergone severe alterations. The mutations, however, may have halted the progression of the disease. Hold for observation. After 4 weeks, proceed with disposal. You're not feeling well either. I'll take your cup, though.
Do you see what a miracle I am? Healed. Healed. I am no longer sick.
You don't look so good. What happened to you?
The depths, filled with the weirdness. Oh, and a chamber. It was rather dreadful, I must admit. They left me here for some time. I can't quite remember. I felt everything within me turn inside out, then settle back into place once more. I thought I was dying, but now all is well. The worst is behind me.
Yes.
You don't need to help me. The Red Priests already did. They cured me.
Did they, though?
Thanks to them, I feel just fine now. I hope the same fate awaits you and you'll no longer suffer.
Well...
Have a nice day, kind sir.
Yeah. Have a nice day, you too. Let's keep progressing in here. You can use guard's key to open this. There's a casket that I can pick because I have lockpicks. Peppermint. Put that. An old letter and 10 lockpicks. Some beef. Some onion. Villager shirt. I should probably take this. Old letter. My dear Arthur, I have finally arrived at the island asylum and I have received my preliminary medical examination. Father Vaughan said that my symptoms point to the very early stages of the Red Death, and I did very well to come here on my own will. He promised to do everything in his power to help me and make sure our son, I write son because I can feel the truth of that with each heartbeat, Airfear, is born healthy. I know you had doubts about me coming here, but I really am of good cheer. I'll keep you up to date on my progress. I hope to see you soon. Love you and miss you very much. Forever yours, Katrin. P.S. I'm thinking of the name Livian. How do you like it? Okay. I don't think you... yeah. Okay, so we got a side quest from that. Okay. And some lockpicks. We now have 14. Some coin and some potions. Anything in here? Hello. The fuck? That's a skeleton zombie thing. Okay. Smacking it on the head. Ow, and it smacked me back. Okay. Right. We did get some armor and stuff. Oh, okay. That's something. Not sure I want to wear that stuff. Wear the villager's shirt. Bandages, maybe. Linen pants. Worn leather boots, 1 armor. Okay, do that. So we did get a little bit of armor, 3.6%. We're light. Mana regeneration, stamina regeneration, attack speed, casting speed, dash speed, movement speed, multiplier, plus 20% dash, counter 3. Okay. That's a lot of information. 8 to 10. We get a shield as well. I'm assuming that this has longer range though. Oh, and we have a lot of stuff here. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna mark all as seen. I'm not gonna go through that, my guy. So that was an undead, and here's more in here. Okay, this dash with alt is really strong. Okay. Oof, that was probably pretty close. I really like the dash, but I don't have a lot of health. I'd like to eat something. We had some food or something that gave me health. Okay, you are confused, my guy. That's fine. So. Oh, autofill slots. So this is food. So that's a roast. Where can I use that? Is that X? Oh, it is X. Okay, so I can press X and then I keep getting that. Okay, so the dash is pretty good. The dash is indeed pretty good. Some measuring tool. More creepy cultist stuff. Anything? Autopsy report, subject 17. I drilled the burr hole in the left temporal bone, revealing a skull filled with thick, coagulated blood. After draining it using Mogren's cut, I sawed through the cerebral falx, severed nerves in the brainstem, then removed the brain. Its abnormal shape suggested internal swelling. Incisions were made in the venous sinuses, and the base of the skull was left intact. Finally, the brain was placed in alcohol and cedar oil for further study. That doesn't look very comfortable there. Okay, there's another. Okay, so I can't dash as far if I'm holding the spell. Okay. Up. At least you're really slow. So we've got that going for us. Brother Ambrosius' body is being prepared for his funeral, which will take place in 1 week. Please await the arrival of the Red Shields to handle any remaining dangers. Do not enter, do not touch. Room of Weirdness Remedies. Handle the afflicted with great care, for their suffering may be one day become your own. Record every detail. The smallest note may determine life or death. We can lockpick this. Heart, brain. Experimental treatment report. I received 3 patients with mild Red Death symptoms and tested a new treatment using Weirdness bone meal. Patient 1 had typhoid, not Red Death. I burned the body. Patient 2, by day 3, she acted erratically, scratching, pulling her hair, and screaming. By day 5, she nearly broke free before her heart failed. Her autopsy might yield more insights. Patient 3, little effect. The disease progressed at the usual pace, but his mind is clear. I'll continue observing. Conclusion. Despite mixed results, I don't consider the treatment a failure. If adverse effects are reduced, this could be closer to a cure. Well, I don't know about that. So there was something more. To Brother Sefton. Venerable Brother Sefton, I would like to remind you of what I have mentioned numerous times before, namely that the alchemical station should be cleaned after each use, especially when you're so careless with caustic and toxic substances. I also recommend that you really refresh your elementary knowledge about the ingredients of a healing concoction. Those are alcohol and sage, not poisonous plants and hearts. This kind of negligence continues. I'll be forced to ask Father Vaughan to revoke your privilege to use the laboratory. May the word of the prophet be your grace, Brother Aaron. Okay, so we got 2 recipes, small healing potion and small mana potion. This is locked though. And there's a pickaxe. Oh, there is a pickaxe here. Not sure I wanna fight those 2 right now. Where does this go, anyway? Okay, this just goes in here to the cell we were in before. Notes on weirdness mutations. The mutational changes are not significant, although they span the internal organs. The heart enlarged to the size of 2 adult fists, increased pulmonary function, and so on. Among the contents of the stomach are remains of undigested human flesh, most probably belonging to the deceased. Visible bite marks on his arms. 2. Mutation area overall. An amalgamation of human and porcine internal organs. A 2-chambered stomach with significantly increased capacity. An unnatural tissue fusing the hooves with the body. The heads joined together in shape worse than any nightmare. Okay. That doesn't sound great. The hell have you guys been doing here anyway? Okay. And we can lockpick this for some skill, maybe. And apparently we get XP for everything that we lockpick. Was there anything further down here? I don't think so. We just went in here, yeah? Okay. Let's see what we find down here.
Sage and alcohol. It's the simplest recipe.
You know how the young ones are. They dream of dissecting fort dwellers, yet they can't remember the basics.
Before you build a castle, you must first know how to fling a shed together.
I agree. The fundamentals are essential. But the world is moving forward, and the young are eager to make their mark as quickly as possible.
Any novice who can't remember the recipe for a basic healing potion has no business near our patients.
Absolutely. It wouldn't be wise or beneficial to our patients. Brewing a simple healing potion doesn't require advanced training.
No, okay. The laboratory key is what we got from that. The lock seems to be broken. Okay. I think we go back here to the laboratory and check that out. Okay. That doesn't seem great. Wait, are you alive?
You're not one of them. Please, free me.
If I release you, you'll spread the plague.
But that's not the freedom I need. You have to kill me. And when it's done, please, take my tags to the Horns of the South. Let Fergus know I didn't run.
Who's Fergus?
He's the quartermaster of the Horns of the South. It's a keep. If you make it out, you should be able to see its lighthouses from the beach.
I understand your pain. Close your eyes.
Thank you. May the All-Mother bless you.
So you can take his tag and some pants.
The enemy is near.
Yeah, well, I was standing right here, man. I don't know what the hell you were using, because it wasn't your eyes. The history of the island asylum. And the prophet instructed her disciples, go to the marshes where those marked by the plague await death. Aid them, build an asylum, and keep peace for their bodies and souls. As long as my teachings live in your hearts, so shall I. Upon her last breath, her acolytes buried her on the Isle of the Dead, then went to the dark morass to build the lazaret, as she commanded. One day, King Arthur heard a voice from the prophet's tomb. Opening the coffin, he found not bones, but a beautiful woman, seemingly taken by death in a peaceful slumber. Then her words resounded, "Arthur, the plague is a trial for all. My disciples brave the marshes, preaching humbly, yet ask nothing in return. I ask for a place worthy of their sacrifice." Arthur granted her request, directing Mograine to vacate the Fordweller ruins on the Isle of the Dead for the Red Priests to continue their service. Okay. A little bit of a lockpickerino. Assuming that's all, like, crafting reagents. Letter. It's time, my brothers. You cry woe is us. We escaped death only for it to follow us here to Avalon. But I say all is not lost. We've been delivered to our salvation, to the one place where we can fight the Red Death and win. For Avalon holds what our homelands did not, the weirdness. Many see the weirdness as a curse, but I believe it's our path to survival. We must not fear it, we must welcome it. This can heal us. Seek the edge of the weirdness, embrace it, let it cure our afflictions. To the brave and the faithful, spread the word, prepare your tools, cast our doubt and fear, and open your minds to the weirdness as our saving grace. Yeah. This Red Death stuff is pretty grim so far. Yeah. There's a lot of corpses in here. Spoiled meat. Oh, you don't say. It is corpse meat after all. Okay, so there's a tunnel here. Okay. Alchemy station. So we can craft some potions. Small mana potion. I don't feel like mana is a huge problem right now. Required ingredients. This is mead. We can do more than sage. We can also add more. Adjust the quantities of the ingredients, thereby increasing the percentage of the possible outcome. Expected outcome. Chance for worse, chance for better. So if I do this... Oh, so it can become a +1. Increasing the effect by... It's like 40%, right? So from 20 to 8. Yeah, and this immediately goes up. Can we do a +2? No, not really. I think that's the skill cap thing. I think we'll craft 2 healing potions. Oh. So we can have different kinds of alcohol to do that stuff. Okay. So we can do small mana potion and small healing potion. How do I change between that? Oh, okay, I can rotate with C. Okay, cool. Anyway, I think that's gonna be it for this episode. This has been an interesting game so far. Very, very dark so far. The plague stuff is yikes. But thanks for watching and have a nice day.